Welcome back. Let's learn about stacked icons. Okay, here are the stacked icons. This one has an open square and then an icon called FA Superpowers. It actually appears to be one single icon, but it's two combined. That's the cool part about stacking icons, because you can almost create another icon of your own. The second icon is a camera with a void icon over it, indicating that you really shouldn't be taking pictures. And here's a circle with the Font Awesome flag. Let's look at the code to see how they stack these. Here's our page content div, and here's the icons. Now they're within a wrapper. In this case it's a span element, but you could use a div too, or another element. And the class is FAStack and Fa5x. FAStack indicates that the icons inside of the container will stack. Fa5x is just a sizing class. The first element in the container will be behind the second element. So the Fa square O is behind the superpowers element. In this case it doesn't really matter because the square is open, which means that the inside of it is transparent. But we'll see how it does matter later on. The 2x in FAStack indicates that this is larger than Fa superpowers because it has the FAStack 1x class. Let's look at the next icon. We have the Fa camera and the Fa ban. Now camera will come first and Fa ban will be overlaid on top of the camera. In this case we have FAStack 1x on the camera and FAStack 2x on Fa ban. This means the camera icon is smaller than the ban icon. And then we have another class called Text Danger, and this comes in from Bootstrap and it just makes the icon a red. In the final icon, the only difference is they have the Fa inverse class applied to the overlaying flag icon. We'll demonstrate what this does. Let's go back to the web page. And here we are in Chrome Developer Tools. This is the first icon, and here's Fa square, and here's Fa superpowers. If we change Fa square to a FAStack 1x, and then Fa superpowers to 2x, there's another icon possibility. You can play around with the stack size and the order of the elements to really get some cool looks. Let's look at the camera. Here's the camera icon, and as you can see the camera is smaller than the overlaying Fa ban icon. Let's try moving the Fa ban icon above the camera icon in the HTML and see what happens. Here we go. The ban icon comes first, and then the camera is the overlay over the ban icon. Now this isn't what we're looking for, so let's move it back. There we go. Let's move on to the next icon. Here's the Fa circle icon with the Fa flag as the overlay. If you recall, the only difference here is that we have the Fa inverse class applied to it. If you look at the CSS for the Fa inverse class, it just changes the color to white, which makes sense because the icon behind it is black. As you can see, you can come up with your own designs which basically result in an entirely new icon. Your imagination is the only limit here. See you in the next lecture.